Alrighty, we just finished up the reasonably prudent person, and we only have one case for this, so this hopefully will be about 2 minutes long of a discussion. But the case is Prudent v. American Family Insurance Co. What happened here is that a person claimed that she was inspired by God. God could literally take her will and drive her vehicle in the way that he wanted to drive her vehicle. Well, turns out that in the process of following this inspiration, she drove on the wrong side of the road of a highway and ended up causing an accident. The reason why they're suing the American Family Insurance, though, is because the defendant in this case would probably receive a fair amount of sympathy from a jury. And plus, there are questions about financial things there, and an insurance company does not want to be on this case because they know that they are much less likely to win. But as far as the ruling goes, under most circumstances, a person who is found legally insane is going to be, and she has schizophrenia. That's what's going on here. But a person who is found to be legally insane is held to the same standard as a reasonably prudent person. However, if there's no escape, meaning if you're driving, or as there is no escape, if there's an unexpected psychotic episode that arises, meaning that it's sudden, there's no previous history and you couldn't have expected it to occur, there is room for a defense. So in other words, a sudden occurring mental condition should be treated the same way as a sudden occurring physical condition that we talked about in Petty as a previous standard of care for a reasonably prudent person. In this case, though, they did determine that she should have expected, because this wasn't sudden, because she had an understanding that God could have taken control of the will, and in this case, he did so. She had expected that, and the consequences occurred. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Law Schoolers. Before I let you go, there are 4 things I want to say. The first thing is, if you enjoyed these episodes and if you enjoyed the website, I would invite you to go and join Law Schoolers Pro. And you can do that by going to lawschoolers.com/join. It's a way for you to support us, but there's also a lot of features there that I think you will enjoy. Second thing is that nearly all of our episodes are unedited. The only ones that aren't are pre-law materials, and the reason for that is so you can actually see the legal material in its raw form as I'm learning it as well. The third thing is that the information contained in these episodes are specifically only for educational purposes. They're not to be used as legal advice, and with that, the fourth thing is, if it is used as legal advice, we are not liable. That is, Law Schoolers is not liable for any legal outcomes. Thank you again for enjoying the show. Have a good one.